Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any
former NL Cy Young Award winner Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great over straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Standing in. He will lead this one off today. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fast, though he lays off and gets the free pass.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Andujar on at first, nobody out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Herrera is going to get there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting third, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Jay Happ will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. Has really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff. Good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Segura rounds third and is digging for the plate. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
At the plate, Bryce Harper, and the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. Looped out toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, D-Row, that's the case right there. He hit it just like he thought it, soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about, I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Hoskins over at second. Realmuto at first, 1 gone. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Gregorius. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Philadelphia is on top, 2-0. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Nobody out, runner on first. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Arrieta has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much want it. That is a long home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in now, Luke Voit, he'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1 home. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping in now, Jay Happ. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
In now, Miguel Andujar. All even now, 2-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Chopped weakly to the left. Franco has it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Maikel Franco as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And the 2-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. Just late. He's safe. Great effort defensively and a nice job of hustling down the line there.
Pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
The pitcher, Jake Arrieta, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Jean Segura. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to push across the tying run from second. And
boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Nero, but you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many go. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
ball 3. 3-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Segura leads off first with one away. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are two on with one away now.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Two men are on with two men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. he's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and it's now 7-4. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Balls flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Two out, nobody on. Try again, 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We've played 2 full. The Phillies lead it 7-4. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 3-1. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive and early going. The first 2 innings they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Here's a ball lined up and over the head of Segura at short. It's on into left center for a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
In now, Aaron Judge. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. None out, runners at first and second. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fast.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now,
for the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Stepping in, Luke Voit. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 3 runs already home here. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Hit back up the middle. Segura has it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is in the air out to right. Heading after it is Judge, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel.
So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. This is driven to right. And no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game. Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Phillies 8 and the Yankees 7. Aaron Nola will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Aaron Nola.
Digging in, number 38. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Realmuto over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Popped high in the air. Segura will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. The 1-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pops this one up. Hoskins is there for it. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And this one remains tight. It's 8-7. Gene Segura standing in. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out.
Now batting,
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the line at first. Hoyt loves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. And the 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases.